Yeah, Tiger talking. Tiger, you got to listen to what Tiger has to say. He has just confirmed he had another back surgery, nerve impingement, lower back. That's why he played so poorly and hardly played at all last year. It's his sixth different surgery in about a 3-year window. Now, most of his recent surgeries have been on his knee and his ankle, the aftermath of the auto accident, but he had nerve impingement in his back. He was asked at the press briefing in Florida about the merger talks, LIV PGA, and he openly admitted neither side has been able to come to an agreement how to readmit the LIV players. The Dustin Johnsons, the Koepkas, the Mickelsons, who violated their tour card, went for the payday, disappeared off the radar because nobody watching LIV golf want to come back. And the PGA at this point just is not going to open the door, let them walk through the door after they violated their tour card. I don't know if it's going to be money. Something's got to break because both these tours are suffering. He also kind of leaked a message that the LIV is negotiating to become a marketing partner for the Euro Tour, the DP European Tour, which plays in England and France and Scotland, etc., for European players. They're negotiating to allow the LIV guys to play in all their tournaments because these guys can't come here and play in the States except for the Grand Slams. So that's interesting there. And in terms of the Ryder Cup, he indicated that the Ryder Cup is making all this money, and it's time for the Ryder Cup to pay the players who are playing for the flag. There has been a methodology in which Ryder Cup players for the European side and Team USA would get paid a stipend, and the stipend would then get put towards the charity of that specific player. Well, now Tiger's of the opinion we need a lump sum. Some of that money goes directly into the player's pocket. So Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, they get their payday, and half the money goes to their favorite charity, which makes a lot of sense to me because the Ryder Cup is sitting on an international global gold mine of sponsorship money. So Tiger had a lot of things to say. And John Riley says,
these guys got to get over themselves. I mean, they're holding up this merger because of egos and guys that walked out the door, they want to let them back in. Just get over it. They got to bring these guys together.
How are you going to solve it, John? I'm hiring you as the mediator.
As a mediator, I don't know. These guys are in grudge mode. I don't know how to hell solve this thing. But ultimately, as the sport decays, that they're going to have a come to Jesus moment where they're going to say, we have to put our grudge mode aside and resolve this thing. So I don't know. It's just bananas to me. Now, with by the way, is it LIV or is it LIV Golf?
It's both.
It's both. So with LIV Golf they're losing money hand over fist if you just look at LIV Golf on a standalone basis, obviously subsidized by oil money and everything else. But how long will the Saudis continue to prop up a losing financial proposition?
That's why the public Saudi fund, the investment fund, went to the negotiating table with the PGA Tour to try to solve this and make it a global sport where the PGA would control the tournaments and the Saudi fund and its LIV people would do the marketing arm. But they just can't come to a middle point. Scheduling, how do we interact with the LPGA Tour? Because now there's been a lot of conversation. Would like to have the LPGA women be part of this, and maybe some really creatively funded international global tournaments for men and women simultaneously.
I like that.
So do I. But at the end of the day, we got this thing with these guys there's 36 of them, I believe, who breached their tour card, went and took blood money, and now expect to be welcomed back.
Well, they've often said they want to have some sort of a penalty they have to pay. They come back and kiss the ring of the PGA, but maybe they can just modify that and just make it a nominal amount of a penalty fee, and let's just move on.
$1 million. Just give me $1 million.
$1 million? I mean, that's a lot of money, but
they made a lot of money to go abroad.
Yeah, but some number's got to work.
Okay, that's where we are. You're a pro golf fan. I mean, John, that's the best term I've heard. Decay. PGA Tour has decayed in terms of TV ratings.
Yeah.
And where are the stars outside of Xander Schauffele and Scotty Scheffler? And LIV's got all the stars and nobody's paying attention. I mean, I told you a couple tournaments I watched at the end of the season on Sunday, the last round. There were like 30 people on the 18th hole watching the final round of an LIV tournament. You got to be kidding me. Just absolutely amazing. You got an opinion, pro golf fans, you are invited. Fans Forum chat box is now open for you.